at the Chattanooga Convention Center. I'm Latrice Curry. Join us as we celebrate survivors of heart disease and stroke and help save women's lives. Learn more at ChattanoogaGoRed.heart.org.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but Mother's Day is just around the corner, and who doesn't love to get fresh flowers as a Mother's Day gift? And what a wonderful place for us to be this morning to help you put a smile on your mom's face. We are back at Hughes Farmers Market on Hickson Pike talking with Carrie Hughes. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. It's good to have you back.
I am a flower person. I love them. And hanging baskets for Mother's Day just kind of go hand in hand. And boy, do you have plenty to choose from.
Yes, ma'am. We have everything from small cups that you can plant different things in your garden to hanging baskets, large hanging baskets, pots.
I'm learning that you're kind of a modest person, Carrie, because you are here every day, and so you see the inventory that you have. Not everybody has this. You know the market well enough that you made sure you had those tropical plants in for your customers. So we've got some above us and behind us this morning, but over here you got a whole area full of dipladillias.
Yes, ma'am. We've got somewhere around 1,000, 1,500. It's just one of my favorite flowers. We carry petunias, lantana, anything most of the time people buy for Mother's Day, but those are one of my favorite flowers because they're so easy to care for and to maintain.
Yep.
We have them in a 1 gallon, a 3 gallon, a hanging basket, a trellis, so that you can get them for any size that you want.
As long as you've got full sun, you're good to go.
Yes.
You also have tons of ferns, beautiful ferns.
We do. We have quite a few. We like to pride ourselves in our extra large Boston ferns. They have a good 48-inch spread. We have a lot of those. We also carry a smaller one for some of those that don't like just gigantic fern.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned the lantana and the petunias and that type of thing. So you've got beautiful pots here people can buy if they want to pot up something on their own for their mom. You can do that.
Yes. This year we added a little garden section to have more gifts that you could give and things that you could add. More ceramic pottery, different things like that to do yourself.
The first time we ever came to you, one of the things that we sort of fell in love with, we were taking a bit of time to set up, and you had these wonderful Adirondack chairs that we sat in and kind of stayed a little bit longer because they were so comfortable. I'm noticing that you have them for kids.
We do. We also have Adirondack swings, gliders, chairs, picnic tables, and like you said, stuff for the kids because personally I have 6-year-old triplets and a 10-year-old, so there's always a fight over who gets the best chairs. So we have all of those on our house too.
I had forgotten that about your triplets. So you make sure that this is a place where kids can come and feel comfortable.
It is. We have actually some small little wheelbarrows and things that kids like to play in the rocks. They love it. So I've got some things that keep kids occupied so that they can enjoy their time while mom shops. During Easter, we had Easter eggs where they could find them and get a free ice cream, and we try to continue doing stuff like that throughout the year.
We wanted to bring this segment to people the week really before Mother's Day to give them the weekend ahead to kind of make their plans. I'm sure you'll be getting inventory in on kind of a regular basis, but still in all, these hanging baskets will go quickly, right?
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we get 2 trucks in a week. I've got an Amish lady who grows a lot of things for me that you don't normally see, some black petunias in particular. So once a week I go get things from up there and bring things from our greenhouse, and once a week we get annuals and stuff from the place we get a lot of them from.
When we were here last week, we were talking about strawberry season being here. The season itself is kind of short though, so if you want to treat your mom to a bucket of strawberries for Mother's Day, you should love that too.
Yes, and we will also have chocolate covered strawberries and white and chocolate flavored during Mother's Day weekend.
Do people, when they first come here, because here you are just right off of Hickson Pike, right on Hickson Pike, and you pull in and you kind of think that the building goes long like this. Once they come in and they begin to wander around, are they surprised at how deep your property goes?
Yes, ma'am. I believe they are.
Yeah.
They don't quite expect for us to have as large of a garden center and variety that we have.
You married into this, right? This is your husband's farm?
Yes.
Have you learned a lot along the way?
I have. I actually had no idea anything about flowers, anything about gardening or anything. About 15 years ago when we opened up our other store in Dunlap, and they just kind of threw me in there and said, hey, we're going to give this a shot. We wanted to have something that we can grow so that our kids, because we all have 4 kids, we want them to be able to continue if they want to with the family tradition and it had to be, we had to grow larger.
Well, you know, we talk all the time about the importance of shopping locally and supporting your locally owned businesses. That certainly includes your locally owned and operated farms. And for y'all to have been had the farm for 7 generations and you're still working it, that's a pretty unique thing, Kiri.
Yes.
So if you want to come and get something special for your mom for Mother's Day, come any day. They're open, did you say Monday through Saturday, 9 to 8?
Yes.
And Sunday?
12 to 5:30.
12 to 5:30. There's no reason you can't find a way to pop in. The kids will fall in love with inside the store too. They have a baked goods section there.
Yes, and ice cream. Kids love the ice cream.
And they're welcome to get something and wander along and sit in the chairs and pick out something beautiful for their mom.
Yes.
Thank you, Kiri,
Thank
so
you.
much.
Seems like CBD stores are popping up on every corner. Make sure you choose a knowledgeable vendor you can trust, like the hemp